The Boston Red Sox acquiring perhaps one of the more coveted players available, at least via trade. Crochet is under contract for the 2026 season. The White Sox acquiring a slew of prospects, including Kyle Teal and Chase Meredith. It's interesting here, Dan. Crochet led Major League Baseball 12.9 strikeout per nine, 209 strikeouts and 33 walks. Impact arc.
High strikeout guy, low walk guy, Tom. That's a great combination. I mean, you don't know about durability. It's his first year that he's pitched anything close to those kind of innings. But, I mean, certainly a front of the rotation guy. You know, there are deals that are done at the winter meetings that I think help both sides. I love this get for the White Sox. I think Kyle Teal, for me, is an impact young starting catcher, very close to the big leagues. Brandon Montgomery has a chance to grow into an aircraft carrier. I love the fact the White Sox focus on position players because less risk to go wrong. And I love the acquisition for the Red Sox. And they got him from a position of depth because of really good scouting and development.
I'm with you. I mean, I thought there was a lot of pressure on Chris Getz. Your first move, GM of the White Sox, trade a guy with #1 stuff, if not the track record, but profiles, #1, no question, and try to do really, really well with prospect capital. And I thought he did.
I thought he nailed it, Tom.
I think Kyle Teal can step into the big leagues right now and catch. Montgomery, as you said, it can be a middle-of-the-order impact type of player. Those two guys alone, I know that's not all that there is, but those two guys alone, you're talking about 12 years of control of guys who were drafted in the first 14, 15 picks of the draft. That's really, really good. And that's why I think for Boston, I like it for Boston as well, Dan, but I'm going to say incomplete until there's an extension for Garrett Crochet. Don't forget, only 2 years of control. As you mentioned, he hasn't pitched 150 innings. It's not to say he can't. He hasn't. But it reminds me of when they traded for Chris Sale. Chris Sale had 3 years of control left, and before the third year, the Red Sox extended him with a 5-year deal. I think to make this really pay off for Boston with Garrett Crochet, he needs to stay a Red Sox beyond these 2 years.
You know, Tom, let me ask you a question, Dan, real quick, following up on that. Not to interrupt you, but I'll probably do that most of the show.
By all means, Dan.
Is this kind of a waterfall effect in the price of starting pitching right now that we're seeing within the game? I'm sure the Red Sox, who try to spend money to add the pitcher, just recognize the fact that the cost of acquisition of starting pitcher has gotten almost exorbitant. So let's trade some of our prospect capital and take a shot at signing this kind of player.
Yeah, it's sort of the irony as front offices continue to de-emphasize starters by putting the games more in the hands of bullpen guys, right? Because starters are pitching with more rest, and when they're out there less frequently, that when you do have guys who can give you any kind of length, they become more expensive.
Yeah.
So the Red Sox got in it for Max Fried. That market got away with the Yankees jumping up to 8 years. We didn't see that coming. So, yes, now they're going to have to trade from a strength. Their farm system, give them credit. They're in a position to be able to make this deal, not hurt the big league team. And it tells me, Dan, when you add Garrett Crochet with 2 years of control, the Red Sox feel like their window to win a pennant is in these 2 years. Otherwise, you don't make the deal.
Last thought, Dan, just that rotation overall. We saw, especially in the first half, how much they spun it. With all those breaking balls, they're almost averse to throwing fastballs. Does Crochet fit within that culture and that mindset, or is he a difference maker now in terms of shifting their philosophy?
Yeah. I think Patrick Bailey just took a philosophy of the pitchers that he had and tried to maximize the stuff that he had and Adnan. They're not going to do that, even though this guy's slider's unreal. This is a power, four-seam, dominant fastball guy. Tom, like we've talked about it, I like their young rotation
That's a good
a ton.
rotation.
And, you know, and they also get Lucas Giolito back at some point in time earlier in the year. So I really like where they sit with their starting rotation. Adnan, I do think they need work in their bullpen. I love their everyday position club, and I love some of the prospects they've got coming.
Yeah.
The Red Sox do have a window that's opening up for them right now.
A lot of former White Sox as well, when you look at Hendricks, Giolito, and now Garrett Crochet in that team as well.